Well, it's finally starting to warm up again. I had the previous buggy wash video thinking I was going to get the thing out and do some painting on it, and then drug my feet a little bit, missed my 51 degree day. Then it got cold again, so painting isn't going to work. And then, of course, I drove it again and got it dirty again. So we're going to fire it up, take it on the street. Instead of doing the pressure washer this time, I got a little car wash down the road. I also didn't think last time I got enough of like the grit and grime off with the pressure washer. I think I need to get in there with the brush. So we're going to fire it up, take it on the street. It's going to be in the 40s today. Should be like 55 plus tomorrow. So we're going to try to get this thing cleaned up a bit. Be able to throw some paint on it so we can start getting to work on some of those other projects like the belts and everything else. So gonna get fired up and hit the road. It's been a few weeks, weeks, I don't know. Let's see, say we're doing a cold start here. It's okay. Yeah, it's doing all right. There we go. That's not bad. Come on, girl. All right, get some heat in it and then hit the road. On the road. Oh yeah, chilly one today. A little bit of heat in it. Yeah, it was a little chilly. Yikes. Well, we'll get this over with. Trying to get too wet because that's going to make the drive home really terrible. Making progress. It's harder to wash a dune buggy than you would think, especially when you don't want to get the seats wet and you want to be able to drive it home. Here we go. Got her all sprayed off, brushed down a little bit, see what we're working with here. It's getting better. Let it dry off the rest of today and tonight. I'm gonna, since it's in the high 30s, low 40s, I'm gonna let it dry off a little bit before we start driving home and blow all this freezing cold water into my face. Doesn't sound fun. So gonna give it a couple minutes here in the sun and the wind, dry up a little bit, head home. park it in the garage, let it finish drying off, and then I'm hoping tomorrow be able to pull this thing out of the garage. At least get some of the black spray paint done in the critical areas, you know, these upper roll bar areas, and then this yellow floor area, because I can't wait to get those new seat belts put in, and I've been holding off on paint to get some of my nice new stuff in. I don't want to overspray on. I just don't want to keep having to swap them in and out. So we will dry off for a few minutes here in the sun, watch traffic go by, and get back on the road. All right. Get this paint on, get rid of these old belts, get my nice new ones on. Gonna be a lot less painful getting in and out of this thing. Yeah, it's not painful, but it'll be painless in the near future. Like I said, a wireless microphone's coming soon too. That'll be nice for being able to hear me when I'm driving this thing. I mean, the GoPro does okay, but it can only be asked to do so much in an open air rig like this. So I'm hoping both for this and some of my other videos that set of mics will be nice. Here, let's turn. Yeah, we got lights. Everything still works, so that's good. Carburetor's unhappy, but we all know that. I've been playing with the settings. It gets better, it gets worse, but we're gonna get the thing torn off, rebuilt, reset properly, and then set the timing, we'll be good to go. So let's hope not too much water ends up in and around my face. And here we go. We'll wait. We'll wait one more. We got tune-up issues. We don't want to jump out in front of anybody. Made it back home after a freezing quick drive down the street to the car wash. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. So at least, you know, theoretically it'll be dry and it's mostly grime free to spray some paint on it tomorrow. Yeah, gonna wait for the weather to get a little nicer tomorrow and throw this thing out in the sunlight, get a little paint on it, and get moving on these other projects as you remember from the board back there. So appreciate you watching the video. Catch you on the next one. Thanks.